And here in the United States, President-elect Donald Trump has lost a bid to overturn his criminal conviction in the historic hush money case. On Monday, New York Supreme Court Justice Juan Merchan said that the conviction is valid even after Donald Trump's reelection. Now, this comes as the president-elect's lawyers argue the case should be dismissed in the wake of a landmark ruling from the U.S. Supreme Court. In July, the top court ruled that U.S. presidents have broad immunity from criminal prosecution for official acts in office. But Justice Merchan says that the incoming president's conviction in the hush money case is centered on unofficial conduct. In his 41-page ruling, the Manhattan judge added, not everything that a president does from the Oval Office is official. According to Justice Merchan, evidence suggests Donald Trump's act of falsifying business records was personal, which cannot qualify for immunity. Notably, the conviction stems from Donald Trump's attempt to hide reimbursements to his former lawyer Michael Cohen in 2016 during the presidential campaign. Cohen paid off adult film star Stephanie Clifford, professionally known as Stormy Daniels, to buy her silence about a sexual encounter with Trump in 2006.
Giving the committee today a copy of the $130,000 wire transfer from me to Ms. Clifford's attorney during the closing days of the presidential campaign that was demanded by Ms. Clifford to maintain her silence about her affair with Mr. Trump. And this is Exhibit 4 to my testimony. Mr. Trump directed me to use my own personal funds from a home equity line of credit to avoid any money being traced back to him that could negatively impact his campaign. And I did that too, without bothering to consider whether that was improper, much less whether it was the right thing to do or how would it impact me, my family, or the public. And I am going to jail in part because of my decision to help Mr. Trump hide that payment from the American people before they voted a few days later. As Exhibit 5A to my testimony shows, I am providing a copy of a $35,000 check that President Trump personally signed from his personal bank account on August 1st of 2017, when he was President of the United States, pursuant to the cover-up, which was the basis of my guilty plea to reimburse me, the word used by Mr. Trump's TV lawyer, for the illegal hush money I paid on his behalf.
Now, Donald Trump has always denied any wrongdoing during the trial. However, in May, a jury found him guilty on 34 felony counts of falsifying business records, making him the first former or sitting U.S. president to be criminally convicted.
A judge who's highly conflicted. You know what the confliction is. Nobody wants to write about it, and I'm not allowed to talk about it. If I do, he said, I get put in jail. So we'll play that game a little bit longer. We won't talk about it.
Donald Trump was originally scheduled to be sentenced in July, but that was postponed twice. Now, the former president has filed another motion to dismiss the case altogether, citing his return to the White House. Now it's all up to Justice Merchan to decide whether to issue a sentence on Donald Trump, which could mean possible consequences when, in fact, Donald Trump leaves the White House.